Hello friends, this is Coldrun. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. We are here in the Caratorium. We got Palom chilling along with Livingway and Cookingway, and we got Urianger, Thancred, and Y'shtola, and we just, last time, started tasting the delicious carroty food that the Loporrits were cooking for us. Okay, Y'shtola. Well, I'm sure the Loporrits would hop at the... They're just going to keep coming at me with this, aren't they? While they would hop at the chance to expound upon carrots in exhaustive detail, perhaps it's time we moved on. I don't know, I think we should keep going. Thancred. I hate to admit it, but I did rather like the carrots. I'm glad you did. They seemed like super carrots, like the kind of Willy Wonka type foods where like you bite it and it's a whole meal inside your mouth. Urianger. Cookingway. Hungry for more carrots? Fear not. You can eat to your heart's content after you've seen the best of BESTWAYS BURROW. Excellent. Styled a hero. Livingway is eager to show you more of the moon's wonders. I think we've had our fill of carrots for now. Let's move on to other necessities, shall we? Our clothing production is sure to impress. This way, and we've met Weavingway, and Weavingway seemed to have this shit together. Oh my god, I took on this fight. I am so happy right now. I took on this fight because Azul Magia recommended that I try a fight in BESTWAYS BURROW. And they have the Final Fantasy IV battle music. Oh my goodness gracious, I am glad I did that. Thank you for that suggestion. Oh, that was great. Y'shtola. Do you suppose the clothes they prepared will be as grossly oversized as the carrots? Yes, but I also think they're probably easier to fix than the clothes, unless we get to wear their clothes, in which case that would be amazing. But I think clothes are probably easier to tailor away than, like, I don't know, beds and stuff. Urianger. Garments born of the heavens, crafted with methods ancient and forgotten. Dress befitting we who walk in shades, stewards of the esoteric. You're a full Urianger, aren't you? Thancred. It's hardly sunsilk tapestries, but perhaps we'll be pleasantly surprised. Alright, Livingway, what do you got? And you know what? I don't like your sass, Thancred. These moon rabbits are doing everything for us, and I think you should appreciate it more. Livingway. Here we are, the apparel production station. We've chosen to employ more traditional methods for this task. Creation magics. Really? I'm concerned about that, because it seems like someone relying on hydropower to get them through a drought. Because didn't creation magics go haywire as a result before Zodiark came into play? Hydaelyn, in her infinite wisdom, blessed us with the self-same affinity for magic her people possessed. We have other amazing talents, of course, and I know you're dying to hear about them, but I will regale you with the details another time. That said, we did run into a spot of trouble at first. Our magic alone was not sufficient to see our work done. In the end, we discovered crystallized ether was a wonderful catalyst that could provide us with the extra vis we needed. Vis? Is vis like a version of Vim? Like the extra punch? Y'shtola. My, how resourceful. Livingway. Ah, the sweet sound of recognition. You will also be impressed to hear we've read all about your habit of changing attire to match your chosen profession. For the sake of efficiency, I presume? I can't believe this is canon. This is amazing. This has also been taken into account with our designs. But why take my word for it when you can simply try on our clothes? Make yourselves known to the workers and they will see to the rest. You have rabbit jazz hands. They like threw everything cute into the Loporrit pot. And I'm glad they did. Restless Loporrit. Ah, it's you! One of the visitors from Etheirys. Goodness me, Mappingway wasn't kidding. You're barely taller than we are. I'll bet they would say that even to a Rogaden. Because relative to the ancient ones, even the Rogadens are not that big. Oh, right, you're here. You're here to try a set on of... Oh, God. Oh, right. You're here to try on a set of clothes, yes? What would you have me fashion for you today? An outfit that embodies my bloodlust, something simple yet functional, or fashionable and refined ensemble. Let's go with something simple yet functional. Simple and functional, right. This will only take a moment. Alright, please let it be your costume. I hope at some point I get to wear your costume. I'm sure I will. Am I Unukalahai now? There we are, all finished. Perfect fit if I do say so myself. Nothing too billowy or frilly as you can see. Also light and durable, sure to serve you well wherever your travels may take you. I kind of like it. It's weird, but I dig it. Would you look at that? Speechless! And here I thought you may not like it. Again, the value of ambiguity. If you've a mind to try something else, why not speak with my fellow artisans? I'm sure they'd be happy to oblige. You must continue wearing these garments in order to progress. You will change back to normal garments if you move too far away. Look to your map for the garment changes area of effect. Speak with the restless... Okay. I'm not changing out of this. I like it. Alright, so we're talking to... Oh, shoot. I actually want to... No, I can fight with... I'm still in the pink rectangle. So I'm going to check out this fate over here. Style to hero. Wait, that's not the fate. Scrapping the scrappers. That's the fate. Scrapping the scrapers. In a last-ditch attempt to avoid the scrap heap, a squad of defective scrapers have begun wreaking havoc on the burrow and must be stopped. Oh, they fear the imminent oncoming death of their purpose. They have no purpose, and so they're fighting for their lives. Let's put a stop to that. Jubilant Loporrit. Ah, no one said you'd be coming. How can I help you? You wish to try my clothes? Really? Of course, it would be my honor. Did you have anything in mind? I'm looking for clothes with, surprise me. Yeah, whatever you got, I am down for it. Let's play the RNG game. I think I can handle that. Let's see. Okay, that should do. Did you get me a leopard skin mantle? Some of my best work. Is it really? It's a relatively new concept incorporating an idea that's never been tried with clothing before. Fragrance! Can you smell the carrots? Ah, simply divine. Oh my god, you got me carrot-scented shirts. I accept. I was worried how the concept would turn out when put to the proof, but it looks stunning on you. Won't you go and show Livingway? I'm sure she's eager to see what we've come up with. You must continue wearing these garments in order to progress. Okay. Okay. Alright, yep. I actually don't mind this. Like, if they made clothes smell like good food, like steak and garlic or something, I'd be okay with that. Livingway. My, don't we look splendid. The result of much trial and error, but I know quality work when I see it or smell it. Shh. You needn't speak. I can see your adoration for the moon, and we Loporrits in your eyes. No doubt your friends feel the same, having sampled our creations. I'm sure they are. I can't wait to see Urianger. If Thancred changes out of this costume before the expansion ends, I don't see how it can be considered a success for the game. Thancred, sorry to have kept you waiting. Ishtola is wearing her... I'm so sorry. Ishtola, are those her old clothes? Like her gear from 2.0? They insisted we sample all of their concepts ere we returned. Aside from the mask, I mean. Urianger. Verily, 'tis an ensemble most becoming. Yes, I especially like the way that the bright green blends in with the darker green. This is beautiful. This is perfect. Never change. You're all great. Thancred. I think it's past time we return these clothes. No, it's not. Ah, damn it. Okay. Ah, Livingway. I was so confident our garments would meet with your approval. Whatever are we doing wrong? You're doing nothing wrong. Their taste is terrible. The Watcher taught us that, in his time, everyone wore the same robes. To do otherwise was against social etiquette. We thought we could appeal to modern tastes by tailoring the robes to specific profession. I forgot about that. So, the Astrologian robe was, I guess, the bright green and dark green. And Black Mage was that... Those did not look super tailored, but I profession tailored at least, but okay. Y'shtola. Please, you mustn't be so hard on yourself. Should we resort to evacuating the people of Etheirys, they will most certainly have need of your attire. Yeah, the style of it is not a big deal, but I appreciate the care you're putting into it. 'Tis clear you spared no effort in addressing our needs, but you must understand that we are not quite so homogeneous. Speaking for myself, what I wear now better suits my tastes, even if it is of inferior make. But there are others whose choices may be influenced by traditions or personal experience. Rather than make assumptions for the whole, you must consider the individual and their potential preferences. Livingway. I fear we've underestimated the complexity and diversity of your people. If we'd memorized every tome we received, I doubt we'd have fared much better. Yeah, that's true. Maybe we're doing you a disservice trying to shower you with our baubles and frippery, thinking it was for your benefit when you'd be better off on your own. I mean, this is just about clothes. If you're bringing us to a whole new planet, then that's kind of the main thing. Thancred. There are some who might agree. People who prefer to keep others at arm's length, even when they know they shouldn't. As one such former fool, I'd like to ask you a question. This plan to evacuate and escape the final days, did it account for the reflections of the source as well? Probably not. Yeah. Livingway. Not that I'm aware of. We were born of Heidelin's love for Etheirys and the salvation of the people on that star and that star alone, and has ever been our aim. Surely it's better to devote ourselves to saving one world than to divide our efforts across 14 and risk failing them all. Yes, I actually agree with that. It depends on how much power you have, and we clearly see that the Loporrits are not supernatural entities. I think it's going to be a struggle to help, like, even a little bit of the people of Etheirys, so I don't blame them. Thancred, I suppose you're right. Yeah, but having just been on the first, boy, does that change our thoughts. Y'shtola, Livingway, might we leave to explore BESTWAYS burrow unattended? You've given us much to think about. Livingway, why, certainly. Y'shtola, until later, then. Means, again, it's a great place, it's limited. Urianger, if I may, I should like to accompany thee a while longer. Livingway, really? I mean, you're more than welcome. There was actually something I wish to speak with you about. Let's be off then, shall we? Oh. Is it about his way of speaking? Like why it's so different? I'd love an answer to that too. I don't think the game has ever given an answer beyond that's just his style. He's just extra in that way. Fidgeting Loporrit. Okay, so we have to go check on the fidgeting Loporrit, it looks like. To the north. I'll check that. I'll get that in a bit. Fidgeting Loporrit. My apologies. I wasn't trying to spy or anything, I swear. Everyone's been talking about the visitors from Etheirys, and I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. I was excited at first, but now I'm worried. What if the people of Etheirys refuse to come? What if we can't save them? Those are right fears. It's clear we've made a mess of things. Oh, but wait! You still haven't visited the domiciles. Once you see them, you'll understand how wonderful the moon truly is. I'm sure of it. I'll be waiting for you by the teleporter near the entrance. Oh, and the name's Growing Way, by the way. See you soon. See you soon, Growing Way. Growing Way. You're here. You're really here. Thank you. Thank you. What should I call you? Kukushu. Some people call me Squishy for some reason, but Kukushu works. Kukushu, eh? Crikey, even your names are amazing, mate. I'm not gonna do that. Well, Kukushu, we'll be using this teleporter here to enter the residential area. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, let's go. Let's see. Oh, and what if later they open up, like you can get player housing there. Readying the teleporter. Okay. Player housing on the moon would be great. Alright, beam me up. Uh-oh. Is it not built for my anatomy?
Huh? Access to living quarters restricted due to reconstruction. Then where is it? Oh no!
Oh, so you're teleporting me to places unknown. Thanks a lot. Nice job, Growing Way. Oh, you're just teleporting me up here. Never mind, that's fine.
A private audience, as thou didst request, for reasons I know not.
Oh, and I'm gonna have to eavesdrop.
Just a precaution. I'd rather I didn't have to ask the question at all, but I take my responsibilities very, very seriously.
Okay.
Do you and your friends, by any chance, find our accommodation wanting? Be honest, brutally even.
I mean, being honest, it's that the details are a little bit weird, but it doesn't really matter when you're going to save our entire planet. So I think you're doing great.
It would be ungracious of me to belittle the efforts of thee and thine.
Lovely sentiment, really. But the disappointment is writ plain on your comrades' faces. It's all the more frustrating since no one will come out and say what they find wanting.
Yeah, I know friends who are especially frustrated when clear communication is not done.
We need to know. We will do better. But time is not on our side.
Like and I get the frustration. Like you want someone to be. It's one of these things where it's like they're trying to be direct and they're encountering all these like weird social mores that are holding us up from being as direct as they want. But the truth of it is that like the job is totally sufficient, and that we hope their effort is probably not placed on the little things, on getting the spices in the hot dogs just right, so much as getting everyone's, like making sure everyone can be brought here alive.
The final days will wait for no one. If your people are to be saved, we must take quick and decisive action. This vessel must serve as a home for as many passengers as possible, for far longer than we may like. Which brings me to my request.
That's fair.
Our collaborators on Etheirys are doing what they can to prepare for the voyage. Would you be willing to go and lend them a hand?
So I wasn't sure if their collaborators on Etheirys were talking, if they were talking about, I had assumed they were talking about like pre-Allegan peoples that sent them the book. But I mean, I guess this is confirming that I'm wrong, that there's someone on Etheirys right now helping. Oh, God. Oh, my fucking God. I can't believe... How am I this slow on the uptake? How is one human, one single cold run this slow on the uptake? This is the Sharlayans. This is the whole... what they're preparing for. This is them loading up stuff. This is sending books. This is what their whole plot line was about. Of course, 100% it's the Sharlayans. How did I not pick up on that until right friggin' now? Oh my God, I'm gonna dunk my head in a bowl of popsicles.
Having seen the moon for yourself, you could speak to its many splendors, learn what else they might require, and assuage whatever concerns they have.
Wherefore wouldst thou entrust me with such a task?
And this also explains why, because when I was in Old Sharlayan, I thought they were preparing to bunker down. I thought they were preparing to, like, go underground. They're not going underground, at least not under the Etheirys' ground. They're going under the moon's ground. Oh, that makes so much sense.
You're the only one who appears not to be wholly unsatisfied with our work.
No, you didn't see me. I loved your work.
Oh, quite good at pretending that's the case, at least. Calm, collected, tactful to a fault. Very particular with your words, too.
Oh, the bunnies love Urianger.
You understand that, in the face of great danger, one cannot pursue perfection at the expense of practicality. The difficult choices must often be made for the greater good.
Oh my God! If anyone understands that, Urianger does. I don't think you even know how right you are on that. Like everything he's done from the Warriors of Darkness to the Grahatia collaboration, everything he's more willing than anyone to put himself in the way of shame and lowering his own, and betrayal for the sake of the greater good. So you picked the right person.
And so fate doth conspire to set my feet upon this path once more.
Yeah, that's Urianger-ish for oh shit, here we go again.
Come again?
Ah, idle musings. 'Tis no trifle thou dost ask, yet full well do I understand the urgency and necessity.
Oh, dear me! Dear me! I was terribly sorry for the mix-up.
They even gave them
It's a bit
friggin'
of a
cartoon
malfunction.
sound effects.
I hadn't realized the residential quarters were inaccessible, you see.
No worries, you just interrupted my intensely rude eavesdropping.
But you're still in one piece. So, all's well that ends well, yes? Won't happen again. I promise.
No, you're all good. But now, we've been caught. Or maybe we weren't caught? I actually don't remember if we were caught or not. If Urianger looked up and saw us, or if we were just interrupted and didn't hear them. Okay. Gosh, that was embarrassing. I promise to be more careful from now on. Since the residential quarters are closed for now, I've rerouted the teleporter to allow travel between floors instead. Hopefully it proves useful in the meantime. Yeah, I mean, it's useful in the gold saucer when you can just bounce when the fountain shoots you up, so I think this will be the same. Ah, a shame. A shame you couldn't see it, though. You really would have liked it. I'm sure I would have. Bum, 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 bum. You can now travel between the upper and lower floors of BESTWAYS BURROW via the teleporter. Lovely. Let's see if we can get a look at this. Yeah, the gear design in this expansion is pretty great. It looks a little bit weird. Well, this is actually... I don't know if I loved this one. It's unique, certainly, but it looks like I'm wearing an apron or something. What is this? Snow linen jacket of casting. Okay. Oh, we got to... Oh, quest time. True carrot crimes. Carrots, it's what's for dinner. I wonder if one of these is going to open up the beast tribe, because I know the Loporrits are a beast tribe. Maybe it will open up a beast tribe. Alright. I've just been tracking down some ether currents, and they've taken me into a new little area called Greater Endsvale. I won't explore this place right now, but I just wanted to, you know, when I go to a news area, I'd like to, I don't know, I'd like to see it along with y'all. So it looks like this is kind of another version of the Caratorium, sort of a similar design. And there's a character named Moping Way here. No, let me help cheer you up, Moping Way. Are there truly no more of your kind coming? I'd rather not be doing all this work for nothing, you know. Oh, yes, don't worry. The apocalypse will destroy so many people and make so many refugees that you'll have tons of work to do. No worries there. Guiding Way. Do you need help with something? I'm busy assigning duties at the moment. Nope, sorry, keep going. Okay, so I think next time I'm going to take a look at these quests to open things up, but I think I could do one more little side quest for now. Vacillating Loporrit. Clothes Maketh the Man. Oh no, have you been talking to Urianger? The vacillating Loporrit is in need of help. Oh, it's you. If it's not too much trouble, I could really use your help. Absolutely, I got some time. We've been making clothes for your people, but after speaking with Livingway, I realize we've made a grave mistake. Considerable alterations must be made to our plans, and I was hoping you might join me to speak with the Loporrit in charge of garment adjustments. Is that Weavingway? Because I've met Weavingway. Oh, thank you. They're not going to be happy about this. No worries, we can correct this. Whatever it is, we can fix it. Vacillating Loporrit. I'm telling you, we're doing it all wrong. We have to fix these clothes before it's too late. Loporrit Tailor. How are we supposed to resize everything when we don't even know what to base the alterations on? I mean, I got worse news for you. We're all different sizes. Oh, you must be the model then. I see. You really are like a baby carrot. Thank you. Perhaps an explanation is in order. You see, we'd like you to help us redefine the style of the clothing we create. We believe comfort and familiarity are key to accommodating the people of Etheirys, which is why we thought masks and all-purpose robes would suffice. When Livingway claimed the fashion trends of Etheirys are far removed from what we were anticipating, I was incredulous, but meeting you made everything painfully clear. Indeed, I see now that our plans won't do. Your garments are so vibrant and unique. We still need to decide what adjustments to make, so would you please stay a while? Stay a while and listen, yes. Thank you. Now be a dear and strike a pose for me, will you? I want to get an idea of how the fabric moves with you. Absolutely. Okay, how are we going to do this? Is it... I think it's just pose, right? You strike a pose for the Loporrit Tailor. Oh yeah, look at me. Fashion king, fashion queen. Yes, just like that. I see. May I ask why you chose to wear this outfit? Because of the stats. I like how it looks. It's practical. Not sure what I was thinking, to be honest. It's practical because of the stats. Ah, so it's not only form that appeals to you, but function as well. A practical choice, I suppose, if you're to take to the battlefield. Might I see your battle stance next? If the people of Etheirys have need to fight, I'd like to be certain their clothes strike fear into the hearts of their enemies. Yes, but again, the danger of basing how you're designing clothes using a Lalafellin warrior of light with like a million different professions is not a... There's some flaws in your plan, but we're going to roll with it. Emotes. Alright, where is this? Battle stance? You ready for battle? Oh yeah, I like that. Get the I never saw that emote for a red. That's got to be different for red mage from all the other jobs, right? That almost looked like a fencer getting ready, saluting their opponent before the bout. I just did that. Would you show me your most valiant battle stance? Your clothes must be style. Okay. I just showed you. Maybe I wasn't targeting you. Oh, yeah. You encourage the Loporrit tailor to ready for battle. Yes, I believe we have a solid grasp of what our designs were lacking before. Vacillating Loporrit. Oh, God, did you see the way it held its ears? Truly, I never realized that one's choice of attire could make such an impression. Loporrit tailor. And that ensemble quite befits your personality, I must say. Which means we can't just throw the same garb on everyone. What is that saying you have? Ah, yes. Variety is the spice of life. You have given me so many new ideas, I can hardly wait to get started. In fact, I cannot wait at all. You are off and running. Excellent. Vacillating Loporrit. Right. Would you care to follow me back to my station? Yep. See you in a sec. Vacillating Loporrit. I do believe we have a much better idea of what we should be making now, and the necessary alterations should provide little trouble. Just you wait. Someday soon, the people of Etheirys will be clamoring for the latest fashions from BESTWAYS BURROW. Assuming I get back to work, that is. Thank you for your help. Yep, no worries. You're doing great. Again, I'm more worried about the logistics than the fashion, like making sure everyone has enough food and water, and even aside from fashion, like places to pray, and just like there's all kinds of stuff that it's weird that fashion is taking such a high priority, but I also appreciate it. And there are certainly times when, if they're preparing for a super long wait, for like lifetimes, for years, for generations, then it makes sense that they're worrying about the little things as well. Okay, so that's going to be it for me for now. Next time I will check out these 2 unlock quests and see what they're about. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.